guarantee or unless it's, unless the handler's off that day, but majority of the time there'll be somebody around. So I think that was a very
And
positive.
this is a sniffer, not a biter.
Correct.
When do we get an attack?
Right now, I don't know that there's a need. I would say if we're going to do anything other than narcotics, I think we would definitely want to look at maybe doing an article search type dog. That if we do have somebody that comes up missing, i.e. a kid or adult with dementia, I'm doing an article, because the only problem is if you do an attack dog and you're doing area search, those dogs are always trained to bite at the end. So that's the one piece that would hurt us. So I think right now narcotics and maybe article would be the best for the size of our department, personally.
I watched too many live.
Yeah, understood.
Ready for a motion?
Yes, I am.
I'll make a motion that we approve the process by finding another canine.
I'll second
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Can it be re-intended this time?
That might be one of the donations, you can donate and name it.
it. That would be good.
Big enough donation.
Yeah. Okay, well, next, I have Rick Nobby's here. He wants to talk about the building permits that we have. Kathy has, Rick has asked that we waive the building permits on the new jail. In the past, we have done certain things to help the county to reach our goals. And this is going to be a large goal, and so it's around 5,200. Is that what we decided with the total thing with inspections?
58.59.
58.
We have a $200 permit fee up front that takes care of plan review and any permit paperwork coverage. And then the rest is based on square footage. The building is approximate, according to their application to the state, is 56,591 square feet. So you take the square footage, times it by 10 cents, and you come up with $5,659.10 for the inspection fees. According to our building ordinance, under a section, the county can ask for appeal of those fees through the Board of Works. And I just put a rendering up here just so that you have all the size and where it's located, so.
You have no problem?
I have no problem with it. I have no problems. I think they've helped us out in the past. I think it's.
We're all paying for it too, so.
So, if you would, if we could have a motion to waive the building fees and inspection fees on New County Jail. New
So
Decatur
moved.
County.
I would move that city waive the building permit and inspection fees for the county jail.
I'll second
Okay, any other questions? Rick, you want to say anything?
Thank you for considering that.
So,
You're right, Glenn, we're all paying for it.
We'll help you out.
sorta. We'll get in that argument later. But
Well,
anyway,
Well, I'm hoping there'll be consideration given then.
yeah, they will.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as Dan. He says the city helps the county. I can offer a few times from the county, so.
I know, we're good.
We're all good.
It's good partners, good neighbors, be good neighbors.
Work together.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Before I dig myself down to 2 days. Whoa. Okay. Another thing I brought up, Rick and Jeff, what was the year of that tractor you got? That old one?
The one we mow the reservoir with?
No, the old one that Jeff has for a secondary.
Oh, God. I don't know.
50.
Sixties? Probably the sixties.
Okay, well, I learned in a safety meeting that we have this old tractor that we're still using. No row bar, no seat belts, no nothing. I think it's time for us to get rid of this thing. And we have the Power Pass coming up. And they have a nice auction for older tractors that this thing I think would fit in there perfectly with the old bush hog and the old sickle bar that used to be on there. We used it to long creeks and stuff, that old sickle bar. I don't know if it works. Yeah, it works. But anyway, but we have this older tractor, and I was wanting to see if it'd be okay with you guys if we could take it to the auction out the fairgrounds and get rid of. We'll be helping a little bit with Power Pass on fees, and plus then we'll maybe make a little bit more money than if we try to straight out. Then we'll kind of look for another one to replace it. But I just, when I found out about it, I went, oh no. And so I just didn't want anybody really. Jeff said it really runs nice. It really is a nice little tractor. He hates to get rid of it. So,
Old friend.
It's not the old one, it's the old one.
yeah, it's a real old one. So we,
Yes and yes.
so if I could have a motion to go ahead and sell it with the sickle, with the, is the bush hog pretty old too?
No, the bush hog, we just bought the bush hog.
Okay, we're not selling the bush hog yet, we'll keep it. Sickle bar though is old, and we'll put it back on there, and that way it looks nice. And so, we'll go from there.
Make motion to sell through Power Pass auction.
Okay, second?
I'll say.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thanks. We're moving along with Lincoln Street. Utilities are out there helping, getting done, and hopefully we'll be close to being done, but who knows? I'll find out Friday where we stand. We meet every 2 weeks, and we discuss what's going on. I know that Duke's out there, the water company's about done. Then Vectren, I think is done in the wrong. Is Vectren done? Or
They
pretty
were off
close?
site today. They may have some cleanup to do, but I think all of their gas lines are done and their services, I believe, are done.
And then the phone services are still there working. They got a few other pieces, and then we're starting to chip away at stuff, and we'll get her done. I think Chief Bridges will attest that we seem to do okay with the school system, with what we had set up. I thank the street department guys we put yellow lines, temporary yellow lines down the middle of the 2 one-way streets that we're using 2 ways now, and put a lot of signage up and no parking on those areas. I think that's helped. It's still a little bit, but I think that's a very positive, and Chief thought that everything was running a little bit better. And we got plenty of, we got a couple officers out there watching too, so we're busy out in that area.
There's been no complaints for the first 4 days of school, so.
So we're doing okey-doke. But I just wish, tell people to be patient. We'll get done someday. So,
We're still ahead of schedule, but we're not supposed to be done yet. We're not.
well, I know, but it's getting close.
Yeah, well, I suppose we want, right?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Yeah,
I'm looking
well,
at
that's
the end of
6 weeks
October.
away.
So, we still got a lot to do.
Yeah, well,
They're doing a lot of tearing up, and they found a lot of neat stuff. They're finding stuff that, well, there was what was that hand-laid drain that you found?
There's a box culvert that starts at the creek on North Street, goes over to Lincoln and goes up Lincoln to Central, and then it takes off to the northwest somewhere. It's, I think, like 4 foot wide, and the part that's still functional, about 2 foot tall. It's laid up stone.
Wow.
And we're gonna capture that at Central and put it into a pipe into our storm system and abandon on south of there because it's in the wrong place, not doing what we needed to do.
So that's, you know, a couple of extra little things they found. Found some new lines and some old lines, and so it's been a great project, and it's going along. That's about all I have for today's meeting. Is there anything you guys would like to say?
Have we heard anything from the state about the bridge?
That's next year, isn't it, Ron?
What's that?
The bridge on Main Street.
No, I'm talking.
Oh,
about the
wait a minute,
bridge.
wrong bridge.
421. Is it housing?
Never wrong bridge.
The 421 bridge over Sandcreek, the contract completion date is like October. They've been out there a while and don't have half of it done yet. They're gonna need to really get busy to achieve an October completion date. Being an NDOT project, we're not privy to all the details of what's going on there. I don't know if they've had some change in schedule or not, but I believe the original contract completion date for that project was sometime in October. The Main Street project is on the NDOT 18-month letting list for March letting next year. Typically 6 weeks to 2 months after letting is when they start, so April, May of next year, with a little bit of luck, the Main Street project will start.
So that would help us with the Gas Creek project. Another project will be finished by you guys, with your help. Gas Creek will be done by what our standards was back in the 15 years ago, 10 years ago, when we first started doing the project and adding everything. So we're moving along with Veterans Way. We're still moving along. So everything's moving. It'll take a little time, but we're moving. So with that said, I'd like to have a motion to close the meeting. Sure. Okay, second. All in favor? Okay.